What's up YouTube? This is DWS Darius and I'm in the middle of a water change and I just had to stop because these German blue rams are just amazing. Okay YouTube, so this is another episode of Amazing Fish, and this week's Amazing Fish, the German blue ram. Now I've been keeping these fish for just about a month now. I just recently got into these fish and these fish are just awesome from the way they look and the way they behave. They're just incredible fish. Okay YouTube, so before I got into keeping German rams, I was very intimidated because I read a lot of articles and forums that said that these fish are just very hard to keep. They require a lot and they die easily. But after keeping these fish for a month now, I can pretty much show you guys that that is not true. Okay, so one of the things I like most about these German blue rams is just their amazing color. Now right here in front of us is, well, right there is my original male. This is the first male that I added to my tank and his colors are amazing. Now I added two more males. This is one and that's another. Now each male has a different rank in the hierarchy because just like every other cichlid, these fish will establish dominance within each other. So I have three males and each male has a different ranking. My original, the smallest, being number one, and look at the colors he displays. A nice goldish color. Now the number two boss shows more bluish and gold mixed together, and the last ranking male shows mostly blue. And even him being at his low rank still shows awesome colors. So I just love the fact that these fish, even when they're low ranking, even when they don't have any dominance, still look awesome because that male right there is the least dominant of all three males and yet his color is still amazing. So I just love how even when these fish are ugly to each other, they're still beautiful in our sight. Okay, so another thing before I got into keeping German rams that I heard a lot was that these fish are hard to sex, and in my opinion these fish are fairly easy to sex. Now right now you're looking at the female and there's pretty much a big difference between her and the males that you previously saw. And one of the main differences, if you look closely at her stomach, she has a small little red, a pinch of red on the stomach, and that's pretty much how I determine every female that I have. So far I have two females and three males. But the females have that dead giveaway, that red little spot on the stomach. The males do not display that same spot, so that's a simple giveaway. Just like convicts, how the female would show that red on the stomach, the same with German blue rams. Females tend to show that red mark, giving them away. And another way to sex these fish is just that blue sheen that these males give. The females don't give that same bright blue color as the males. Once again, right here is my female, and right behind her is the male, showing a difference in the color. Okay, so as I said before, the care for these fish is just pretty much the same care as every other fish. I find, in my opinion, from my experience, that these fish don't require anything more than any other fish. Just make sure you stay on top of your water changes like what I'm doing right now, because any fish would appreciate clean water added to the tank and that old dirty water taken out. As far as feeding these fish, they're not too demanding. I feed mine flakes, I feed mine New Life Spectrum small fish formula, and occasionally I feed them freeze-dried bloodworms, and they love it all. So feeding these fish is not really difficult. And as far as tank mates, these fish get about, the biggest I've seen was 1.5 inches, but I guess they reach maybe 2 inches at max. So just make sure no fish in the tank are big enough to eat them. Mines get along well with my angelfish, and a couple of other, my barbs, no problems with them. So that's a look at the care for these awesome fish. Okay, and many people that get German rams, they have the problem of these fish being shy, but the easy way to break that shyness is just to give them a comfortable tank. Now my tank is planted, so there's plenty of hiding places, plenty of things when they feel threaten to go and secure themselves behind. So once they feel comfortable in that there's a lot of hiding places, that there's places to retreat to, then you'll get a lot of action from these fish. Now I have a lot of plants, as I said before, so I get constant activity, even to the point where these fish are willing to eat out my hand. So as far as making these fish break their shyness and more comfortable with yourself, just make sure you give them a suitable tank that's comfortable for them. Okay YouTube, so this has been another episode of Amazing Fish featuring the German blue ram. Now if you have any questions or comments about this fish, make sure you leave them below. And as always, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for supporting. And don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe for more. Stay tuned because more is coming. And thank you.